At Scripture Central, we have now gone through 780 pages of scholarship on this topic, so here is the truth about the skin of blackness in the Book of Mormon. And it is not at all what you think it is. When you read about the Lamanites being cursed and receiving a skin of blackness, a lot of people get the ick. Understandably, it can be really easy to read race and skin color into this. That's because we're bringing a lot of modern assumptions into this text. Since the Book of Mormon claims to be ancient, we should look to the ancient world to understand what's possibly going on here. Look at Lamentations in the Bible here. It's talking about the state of the people after the destruction of Jerusalem. And it says, her Nazarites were purer than snow. They were whiter than milk. But now their visage is blacker than a coal. And later on it adds, our skin was black like an oven. Skin color doesn't change like this. That's not how it works. So this clearly is some kind of symbolic metaphor. And it turns out this passage is actually appropriating this language from the Assyrian Treaty of Assarhaddon, close to the time of Lehi in the 7th century BC. This treaty, like most covenants in the ancient world, was accompanied by penalties or curses for violating the covenant. And one of the curse penalties said, may the gods make your skin and the skin of your women, your sons and your daughters, dark. May they be black as pitch and crude oil. Again, that's not how skin color works. This is clearly a symbolic reference. And in this case, it's a motif for death and destruction. The truth is that scholars have discovered examples of this symbolically describing people in terms of black or white in writings in ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, Arabs, Christians, and a whole lot more. Likewise, the skin of blackness that Nephi describes falling upon the Lamanites was not necessarily physical, but rather it symbolizes a spiritual death, being cut off from the Lord. Their souls were in spiritual darkness. Toward the end of his record, Nephi prophesied that when the Lamanites came to know Jesus Christ again, they shall be a white and delightsome people. Now, later, Joseph Smith clarified this passage in the 1842 edition of the Book of Mormon to read a pure and delightsome people, to make crystal clear that this is talking about spiritual purity, not skin color. But being symbolic is not the only interpretation. Scholars have also looked into this skin of blackness being some kind of artificial physical mark that the Lamanites placed on themselves, and some of them may surprise you. So if you want to read about those, check out the other videos in this series and read Noah 7:18, What is the Skin of Blackness in the Book of Mormon?